That is right, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I'm happy this is episode number 22, and we're quickly moving up the ranks. We're about to catch up with the other episodes. We have like 101 episodes of the other show. And that show's number one. Ladies and gentlemen, today, Real Talk Saturday. What's today? June 1st, 2019. I'm excited because this show is truly about like you, the acting community. Whatever you do in the independent film industry, this show is about you. So today I'm joined by two rising actors. Let me just get right to it. First and foremost, I have a aspiring young actress. She is new to the game, ladies and gentlemen, and he's an older gentleman who's been in the game for a minute. Give it up for Nigel Morris and Shirley. Shirley, how you doing, Shirley Moon? I don't want to mess up your last name. How do I pronounce your last name?
Shirley Moon Kebby.
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 Oh, but K-O-E-B-B-E.
Yeah, that's the German sound.
Kebby. Kebby, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine, thank you. It's good to be here and see you again.
Good to have you. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Shirley, I love your work. You've been in a lot of films, right?
Well, quite a few.
How many, if you had to narrow it down, how many would you say?
I've never really counted them. I just know it's been almost 10 years since we started. I started with Mary's Buttons.
With who?
As an extra.
Oh,
it was called Mary's Buttons. And it was the story of the woman who was accused of killing the Macomb County sheriff back in the, I guess it was the 1800s.
Really?
And her grandson wrote the story and produced the movie.
Oh, wow. So
And I was an extra in it.
And
But that was my first one, and then I just continued.
It's good to continue. So, and that was based on a true life story, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What year was that?
2010, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're fresh. You just started, really.
Yeah, really. I
like
did
that.
theater acting before that, though.
Oh, okay. Cool. And the young man you're sitting next to, his name is it Nigel or Nigel?
It's Nigel.
Nigel?
Nigel.
Yeah.
It's Nigel.
Nigel.
Gotta make sure I get it right, because people get a little salty. It's Nigel.
Nigel.
It's not
Right.
Joel. It's not Joel.
Yeah.
It's Joel. Okay. Mr. Morris, how are you?
Doing pretty good, sir.
All right.
How you doing?
Good, man. You know, this is what I do. Yeah. Nigel, I saw your brother was with you and your beautiful wife at the Detroit Filmmaker Awards.
Yeah.
That was a dope little outfit that you had.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That was a dope outfit.
All right, you gonna put the little one.
Yeah, I
there,
got to. Because in my act, I always tell the ladies lose the little, because it's condescending, and here I am doing it.
Right back.
So that was a dope outfit, man. That was your wife?
Yeah, pretty much, man. She helped me put that together.
Wow.
I put the finishing touches on it, but the jacket was all her.
All right, let's take a look at it real quick. Boom. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, we're going to do that in post. We're going to throw that up in there. All right, let me give you applause for that outfit, man. So you say your wife helped put that together?
Yeah, man. She did. She was real enthused about about that jacket. So she pulled the trigger on it, and then I was like, I gotta put the finishing pieces together and do it right.
Yeah, man, you did it, bro. You did it. I thought you was a model. I didn't know you was an actor. I'm like, who is a little model? You walking around here, but your wife is beautiful too.
Yes, she is. Thank you.
Absolutely. So, Shirley, are you married?
Yes.
Okay, how long you been married?
Almost 63 years.
Right.
Come on, bud, and work.
That's
See,
beautiful.
whenever it gets too warm. How many years?
63.
Oh, my God.
Next month.
Next month.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I love that. So, all right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. I'm happy to have y'all in here. We're going to start with ladies first. Shirley, there was a whole long, like, litany, a variety of different projects that I could choose from. But this latest one is like, it's the horse, what's it called?
The Horse Dancer.
The Horse Dancer. Let's just take a look and find out what that looks like.
From coast to coast, we are girls are the most. I said from coast to coast, we are girls are the most.
This is the last season for Black River Ranch Horse Camp. At the end of the season, we're dismantling the camp and putting the property up for sale.
I'm saving camp,
Can I
Mr.
talk?
C. That's final.
You're a genius.
You hear that? I'm a genius.
We have nationally known gymnast Samantha Wick. People want to see her ride, right?
No way. Worst idea ever.
Yes way, and best idea ever.
Oh, okay. That's like a nice Disney kind of
Yeah,
a feel.
it's a good show. Horse especially for young girls.
Yeah.
But I'd like to mention that Sophie Boland, who was in this movie, the lead,
Okay.
she was the child when we did Mary's Buttons.
Oh, really?
And she was the or the daughter of the woman who was accused of killing the sheriff.
Wow.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
So that's full circle for her too. So this movie is about the horse dancer. So
She,
am I getting that right?
yes, she was. She wanted to be in the Olympics as a gymnast,
Okay.
and she didn't quite make it. So her grandmother sends her to camp for the summer, and she thought she loved horses. The girl always talked about them, and it turned out that the girl knew nothing about horses, and she wasn't really happy with the people either.
Wow.
So the grandmother gives her a lot of advice, and I really love playing her grandmother.
You love playing her grandmother?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I didn't get a chance to see you, but you're in the opening. How much of this are you?
I'm in it quite a bit at the beginning,
Uh-huh.
and then I come in a couple times during the film.
Okay.
But then, well, I don't want to tell you what happens.
Okay, don't
to
give us
me.
away. Don't give us away. Yeah. Are you mean or you snap?
Oh,
at
I'm a
people?
wonderful grandmother. I'm
Oh,
a perfect grandmother.
So this is Disney.
I love her very much.
Okay, this
Yeah.
is really going to be a segue because we're getting
Yeah.
ready to get off in the Nigel's movie. Let me let y'all know right now, this trailer is going to be different. So, but all right, yeah, that's great. So you got to play a grandmother, and how long was the shooting on that?
I don't really remember.
It's
It
all
wasn't
right.
too long,
Did it take a few
especially my
months?
part. Yeah,
Okay.
Because-
But you enjoyed it though, right?
I loved it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did they do a premiere of this?
Yes, I think they did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's been like 10 years ago since we did it.
Oh.
Oh no, I take that. Well, it could have been close, maybe 8 years,
Oh, wow.
because she was just a little girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's do this. Let's ask this question. What is the very last project you've done? What is the most current project you've done?
Bennett's Song Holiday.
Bennett's Song Holiday.
Yes, which I
Okay.
loved.
Yeah, Nancy Oswine.
Hmm.
She's a writer.
Right.
Yeah, she's
And
probably-
Harley was great too.
Was Harley directing or acting or both?
He's
Oh.
both.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the
Harley!
director.
Right. Harley is a big supporter of the show as well as Nancy. So good. So when does that come out?
It's not out yet,
It's not out yet.
no.
Okay, so that's
So
the
I
most
can't tell
current.
you too much about
All
it.
right, that's all right. That's okay. We're gonna have
But
them in once it comes out.
Yeah, it's a wonderful show.
Well, Shirley, I'm glad because I'm going to share something with the audience a little bit later on. But right now, this guy sitting next to you has been very, very patient. Mr. Morris, he is one of the actors, like one of the guys that I'm probably looking at to do some work moving forward. Let's take a look at your project. It is called
Through the Course of a Day, directed by Kevin Flynn. Oh, this one.
What up, though?
Deceitful Passion.
What the fuck happened? I don't know, man. I think it's Camille. On some payback shit.
Camille, man?
I ain't think she had this shit in her, bro. Hey, who said that?
I don't know, man. I've been calling him all day. Waiting on him to return my phone call now.
So you telling me that your best friend not here right now with you? Come on, B. You gotta see this shit, man.
See what? Seth is my mans. And he wouldn't do a damn thing to hurt me or Brittany. Like family.
Family? Nigga, your family right here.
Philip, you got something to say? Man, spit that shit out.
Dog, I already told you. My man said he seen Seth and Camille last week, twice.
Man, if that nigga wanted that broad, all he had to do was open up his mouth. I don't give a fuck about these hoes. Plus, I done asked this nigga and that bitch, and they both told me it wasn't true.
So wait, you got a lying ass bitch and a lying ass nigga, and you just gonna believe them both, huh? Listen to me, man. You go fucking with her, baby, and then yours come up missing, and now this nigga not even here? Come on, man, you gotta see this shit.
Look, man, I done left him a million voicemails. Alright? He probably just busy right now. He gonna be here.
Are you sure?
Intense. That's pretty intense right there, man.
Let me correct myself. I misspoke at the beginning of that. I said that was said the wrong name. That movie was Deceitful Passions.
Yeah.
Which is premiering June 8th at the Star Southfield AMC theaters.
June 8th. That's next
June
week.
8th.
Next week.
Right.
And that's Deceitful Passions.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay. June 8th. All right. Deceitful Passions. Now, what was that? What was that? Don't give up way. Obviously, don't give away too much. What was that about?
Just really trying to let a family member know who his true friends are. Kind of get him to look in the right direction and open his eyes.
Yeah.
You know, when you're too close to something, sometimes you kind of be like, man, they wouldn't do this. They wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
You know, we cool. We go way back. You know, stuff like that. So me being the family member and knowing him better than anybody, I'm just trying to
get him to open
his eyes a little bit more. That's all.
Deceitful Passion. It sounds good, man. It just sounds like, to me, it's Deceitful Passions. Yeah, it sounds like something I'm gonna check out.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to miss that one.
Deceitful Passions. Now, who's the writer director for that?
Director is Beezy Jones.
Beezy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. I heard of Beezy.
And
Beezy, hold on, give me 1 second.
Yo,
hey Beezy. You gotta come on the show, man. I done heard your name like 3 times. Whenever I hear somebody's name 3 times and it's a good thing, yeah, okay. So I done heard your name 3 times, so holla at me. So Beezy
Jones is the director, and the writer and creator, her name is Renika McQueen. She also has a book by the same name, and it's on Amazon.
Deceitful Passions. Yeah. Let me give it up one more time. That was a very intense scene, man. It was just like that's kind of like a, and you was kind of chill in your this thing has got to work here. You was just really not going too far, trying to push the envelope too far.
Yeah.
You was just like, man, you need
too much.
Yeah, you was walking him through it.
Yeah. The longer we talk, I'm giving him more.
Right.
Like, all right, come on.
And then you let him walk away. Like, okay, well, just think about it. Just want to put that on your head.
Yeah.
Right. And that's deep.
That was a real intense scene.
I felt that. So you got another joint coming out?
Absolutely. Got a couple projects I've been working on. I just wrapped a project this morning. Before I got here, marriage documentary.
Marriage documentary. What's the name of it?
Right now, it's just called Teen Marriage.
Okay.
More will be coming out later on. But yeah, just wrapped that. That was a great time. I'm not sure what I can talk about as far as that.
Right.
But right before that, wrapped a series also called The Circle.
The Circle series. Now I've heard about The Circle. Have you heard about that?
Mm-mm.
I've heard about that, Shirley. I've heard about that 2 times. One more time, and that's the new thing.
I'll be calling for CJ.
That's the new thing. So CJ is behind The Circle?
Yes, sir.
CJ
Thompson.
C.J. Thompson. Okay, so you did The Circle, Deceitful Passions, a new marriage doc.
Mm-hmm.
So you working?
I'm working. I'm trying
You're
to stay
working.
busy. That's my goal, man. Just
More than
try to
some
stay busy.
Yeah. Listen, man. Speaking of Deceitful Passion, do you know Shirley here sitting next to you was in a sitcom that I produced?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't that right?
That's what I was going to mention, but I
Yeah.
didn't get to it.
Okay. Well, now's your chance. So tell him in America.
It was the
The
McMurray, the
yeah.
McMurrays.
Yeah.
And I played a woman in a group of, what would you call it?
It was the Insane Society.
Yeah.
But what it
And-
was group therapy actually. But here's the
it was
kicker. You
group-
got to set this up right.
Yeah.
Here's the kicker. So, what was the character that you played?
The character I played was a woman who was a little off. And when they introduced it, we all introduced each
Yeah,
other.
yeah.
And I told them that I was a pimp. It was a lot of fun. That was the first time I ever met you, too.
You had me dying. I put the words, and to see you doing the lines. You were like, I think one of the lines is, you remember one of the lines? You got to do what you got to do, or something like that.
Yeah, oh, yes, I did say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody in the whole room was shocked.
Because people were like, what? and I'm trying to remember. It's so crazy. I wrote it,
Right.
but now I'm trying to remember.
Well, it was a while ago.
It was a while ago. But ironically, the sitcom, I put a lot of time and energy and effort into it. And that sitcom, we actually got permission from NBC Universal to submit. So that was just an issue with the audio. That's why I want to tell everybody, when you're filming, people have gotten better now, but when you're filming, you have to make sure you have the right crew. The right crew that's working on your project, because you need everything from cinematography to the audio. And I spent a lot of time, a lot of money, and people don't understand. They're like, well, what happened? I'm like, well, the audio was crap. And so and then they wanted an astronomical amount to fix the audio.
Man.
I'm like, yo, man, I already spent $30K on this. And they're like, yeah, well, you're gonna need to spend it. I'm like, so yeah, that was a dark moment. That sitcom, I was excited because it was based on my true life. But you did a great job. Let me give you another hand for that. You did a great job. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, I said I'm giving you a hand because you did a great job. Wasn't that a fun? That was a fun cast.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of fun.
And there were a lot of great people in it.
Yeah, there were. But I got some surprises about that, though.
Uh-oh.
I got some surprises.
So it never actually did anything?
Well, we did the premiere. We did a couple premieres, but the audio issues were too much. But, the new criteria, we would actually have to reshoot it. But everything else that we've been doing, there's just been so many other projects on the plate. I'm like, well, let me slide that in the background for now.
Yeah.
And to reshoot it, we've got to narrow it down to like 9 primary. I had like 35 people in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was far too many people. You ever do that? You ever work on a project like 50, 60 actors? You're like, yo, man, there's a lot of actors.
There's a lot going on. I have.
Yeah.
I felt it a lot where I've been cut out because of things like that.
That too.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
That's real. So tell us what's next, Shirley. Tell us, what do you have next coming up?
Well, actually, I did a Wayne University student film a few weeks ago.
Did you?
And, it's... To most people, that's not a big deal. But I had so much fun. I did one last year with them, too. And those kids are so much fun to work with.
Are they talented?
They really are. Are talented?
Yeah, are
yes,
they?
Yeah. They're mostly, I think, seniors and who have specialized in this kind of work.
Right. You get Shirley gets a lot of work, commercials and things of that nature. I've seen you in like, I don't know how many. A lot. We're not counting right now. But yo, man, you're always
Everywhere.
Working. I love you, Shirley, because you're so sweet. You're
Thank
such a
you.
sweet lady. Yeah, I gotta cast you in somewhere you just play this mean, evil lady.
Well, I have done that. Jetter, Charlene Jetter put me in the Iced Out.
Iced
and
Out.
I played a very, what's the word?
Racist. You were a racist.
With
yes,
a young
you
man
were.
in a store who was selling me something.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pull that scene and get permission from Charlene Jeter, and put that. I'm gonna put that in this show.
Nice.
Oh.
The magic of editing.
Yeah.
I'm even take that.
I
out.
like doing stuff like that because it's so different from me.
Uh-huh.
You know?
It is.
And
Yeah.
because there's so much prejudice in the world, and I just, I think prejudice is a terrible thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. But you did a great job in that because I was there at the premiere.
Thank you.
Of Iced Out. So you did a really good job. I was like, is that really how Shirley is? It's just kidding. So I love the work that you're doing, Shirley. I love
Thank
you because
you.
you're such a great person.
Thank you.
And so you not Nigel.
Nigel. There you go.
You have to make sure you get the Nigel.
Nigel.
You have to hold the L.
You have to hold it. So Nigel, I like the range. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the Will Smith face, but you also got the thug thizzle.
Oh yeah,
you know, he's got that show.
too. I could bring that out too.
You could bring that out.
Absolutely.
Good. Because we're gonna the film that I'm doing a television pilot, and so I'll let you know more about it once we get in the casting.
I'm
in
all
October.
ears.
Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. Listen, so we have what do you have coming up, Nigel?
Well, whenever you let me know what that casting project is, I'll add that to the list. But as of right now, just booked a lead role in my next film. So I'm very excited about that.
What's your next film? Let's give it up.
I can't really say yet. We'll be shooting pretty soon, later this year. And I already got the script. It's fantastic. It's hilarious. I just can't wait for you guys to see it.
Okay. So it's a stand-up. It's got comedy in it?
Oh, it's a complete comedy through and through, from beginning to end. It's just I'm laughing reading it.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
So I'm excited to get going on that.
So now, how can people reach you? Like, if somebody wants to look you up on outside of Facebook?
Oh, that's what I was going to say. Facebook.
Oh, Facebook.
Well,
do you have IG? Instagram?
Do I have what?
You have Instagram?
No, I don't.
Okay. All right.
I have email and Facebook, and I am.
Okay.
I am.
Let's see, Shirley. Let's try to find you. Let's try to locate you with my new buttons today. I just want to see. So people, there you are on the cover. Look at you. I love that. Okay, so is that how you spell your last name?
Yes.
Okay, everybody, look right there. This is how you reach Shirley Moon Kebby. Right there. Get the spelling of that name right there. And then look her up on social media, right? Then they can find you right there. Yeah.
Thank you.
How do they book you? There?
I usually get emails from people most of the time, or calls. Or
what's your email?
Shirley, GLCLD@gmail.com.
One more time.
The GLC stands for Great Lakes Chorus.
Okay.
And Leader Dog.
Leader?
Dogs. School.
Okay, Leader Dogs?
Yeah.
We got to get you a better email.
But it doesn't say all that name one thing. It's just the initials.
Oh, okay.
GLCLD.
Oh, GLCLD. Okay,
right.
So that's the acronym for that.
Yeah.
Okay, GLC. We still got to get you a better one.
Sorry, it's two groups that I use.
We're going to work on that, all right?
Well, one was a chorus that I belonged to for 20 years, and one was a Leader Dog School, which I raised puppies for.
Oh, so you brought all that together.
Yeah.
You merged it together. Okay, that's your own signature.
Maybe I should change it.
No, well, you should, but I'm going to put that up anyway in post. And so so it's just saying it like the magic of post. People are like watching live right now going, So, but when they see it, when it re-airs, I'll have that up in post.
Right.
Okay, yeah, that's cool. One more time.
Okay. The email address, GLC, Shirley, GLCLD at gmail.com.
At Gmail. At great Gmail? I'm just kidding now. I'm just
gmail.com.
kidding. I'm just kidding. People out there look at us, leave her alone. Leave her alone. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So I'll put all that in post, and we'll make sure we get that up there. Shirley, it's an honor because I've seen you work. You know, I love you because of how you are. You're a great person.
Thank you.
All your messages consistently, back and forth, since we first met, I first booked you, has always been super positive and super warm. So stay the way you are. All right?
Thank you.
Because you be working.
I'll try.
You be working, girl. So there's a show that I want to do called The Golden Days. It's a takeoff of the Golden Girls.
Uh-oh.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah.
We'll
I
talk
love
about
that.
Got all kind of ideas, man.
No, I
played one of the Golden Girls in a thing. It was an event,
Uh-huh.
and I was one of them,
Okay.
and I had a ball.
Yeah, yeah. I like it when you get in. When you get in, you really get into your character. You do. You become your character. Okay, Nigel.
Nigel.
Nigel. I'd like to introduce my good friend Nigel. All right, Nigel. So, man, how do people reach out to you?
A few ways.
Okay.
Facebook, Nigel L. Morris.
Hold on. Let me find you, Nigel. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. You said there's an L.
There is an L on my Facebook name.
Okay, Nigel Morris. Nigel L. Morris. You can check him out. Look at that face, y'all. Look at that
it.
face.
Remember it.
Yeah.
Screenshot
Cute.
it.
Like from the New Jack.
There we go.
Pretty. All right, so Nigel L. Morris.
That's Facebook.
That's Facebook. And then where else can they reach?
Instagram at I am Nigel Morris.
I am Nigel Morris. Because my girlfriend was my ex-girlfriend. She was like, oh, that's not you. Somebody else. Yeah, he killed. I'm like, you know what? I blocked my... Just kidding. So, Nigel on IG is I am Nigel.
Absolutely.
Okay.
IMDb page, Nigel Morris. You can check out all the work.
All right.
Piling up credits.
Okay.
Trying to get more and more every day.
That's what's up.
So if you cast, then holla at me.
Okay. There it is. That's your camera right there.
Holla at me.
There it is. So, Shirley, is there anyone you want to thank? Because we can't do this alone. We always act like we doing it, but we're not doing it alone.
Yeah,
There are a lot of
right.
people in our corner. That's your camera. Is there anybody you want to thank in particular? Anybody.
You for one.
Oh, hey, Shirley. You're welcome.
And also Roseanne Neppa,
Roseanne?
who has been a big help to me.
Roseanne. Is
And Lynn Anderson.
Lynn Anderson.
She puts on fashion, among many other things.
Okay.
She's the one that got me started in filming.
Really?
And we used to do theater together.
Okay.
And she puts on fashion shows, vintage fashion shows.
Vintage. What does that mean, vintage?
That means old.
Yeah.
Well, it starts like in the 1800s and goes up to the 50s. Now it's moving a little closer.
Right.
But we put fashion shows on all over the area.
Vintage
And-
means preserved, actually.
Oh, well, that sounds like a better explanation.
I don't want to say old.
But she's wonderful, and she has been a big help to me.
Okay.
And Rose and I both are in her fashion
Lynn
shows.
Anderson.
Yes. She also drives a Volkswagen Bug named, what was the name of the movie?
The movie about the car.
Yeah.
Cars.
I forgot the name of it. I know it like I know my own. But
This
anyway,
shout out is for
she
Lynn.
she goes into car shows and she does everything
Everything.
and helps me tremendously.
Well, listen, as soon as you walk out, you're going to walk out to two former cast members with the McMurrays, all right? Shirley, I just want to thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
I'm honored to have you in the building on Real Talk. It is always a pleasure. Mr. Nigel Morris. Is there anyone you want to thank before we get out of here?
Absolutely. First and foremost, I want to thank the Most High for giving me another breath every day.
Hey, man.
I want to thank my beautiful wife for being there, supporting me in everything I do, pushing me to keep going and taking these different opportunities. And I also want to thank everybody who's supporting me so far, and also the doubters and the people who say I can't do it, keep a job. Thanks.
Wow, I like that. That's motivation right there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is about it. Let's give it up for all. Let's give it up for all the haters who and the motivators. That's what y'all are. But and no one does a better job on this planet or in the universe than a hater. They do their job, don't they?
Great motivation.
Yeah, they do their job. They just absolutely do it. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been another episode of Real Talk. We are 3 shows in to this is the first of 3. We appreciate you. We know you have choices. When this re-airs, it's going to be in 11 cities and online. So thank you again. My special guest in the building, Mr. Nigel Morris. Nigel. And Shirley Moon Kebby. Give it up. Yes, give it up. Give it up. Give it up. Real talk. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.